I am trying my best to get into the holiday spirit. We put the tree up right at the beginning of December, the earliest we ever have. We've already drunk the eggnog and listened to Lena Horne singing Jingle Bells. I've watched the Hallmark Christmas movies and enjoyed the festive cheer of box treats. It's already been Christmas for 3 weeks in my house, and I'm still not feeling it, no matter how many times I hear Nat King Cole sing chestnuts roasting on an open fire. And I like Christmas. I enjoy this special time out of time with spiced gingerbread and the scent of spruce trees and family visits and the giving of gifts. And I know many people adore this holiday time, and there are others who simply cope and sigh with relief when it's done. And some happily reshape it to suit their families and values. And for many, it's not a cultural norm at all, just something other people do. But for all of us, I think, wherever we land on the Christmas appreciation scale, it's been a very long, long, long year. And ending it with this new surge of the highly transmissible Omicron variant and additional restrictions is not just stressful, but disheartening. My heart has been dissed. Anticipation has been replaced by concern. It's hard to make merry and give gifts when we worry that just being with loved ones may cause harm and spread illness. This is a bad year to be me, and I'm a last-minute shopper, and I missed the LCBO rapid test giveaway. And so I'm considered how, despite all of the trappings that we have around us, I'm just not feeling Christmas. I realized I am feeling winter solstice. The longest night is resonating with me in this longest year with this longest pandemic. My disheartened heart has been feeling like it's winter solstice all month long. Dark nights and short days. Now, the actual winter solstice is in 2 days, and that's when the northern pole of the planet is furthest from the sun. And on the night of December 21st, there will be over 15 hours of darkness here. Long nights indeed. So it's not, and winter solstice marks not just the longest, darkest night of the year, it also marks the beginning of the cold winter still to come. Extended darkness, little light, winter is coming. That feels about right now. The dark has been gathering. Winter is coming as we valiantly try to create a little festive cheer. But there's no denying nature. And I've come to accept over the last few days that this is good, that I actually need winter solstice this year, a day to sit in the dark and let it be. To not deny it with lights and cheer and feasting, but to accept the quiet darkness. And welcoming the dark that is essential to life, as essential as light, we learn to embrace, not fear its depths. In the darkness lies our dreams, our hopes, our most secret wishes. It's the place that holds us close while we sleep. In dark earth, our deepest roots are protected. In dark earth lies the seeds of a new year. In darkness, there are gifts waiting to be discovered. That gift of rest, of letting go and simply being, quietness and comfort surrounding us. It offers time to wander and wonder. Embracing the dark opens our spirits to restoration and renewal. And I find myself ready for the darkest night, ready to lay down my worries and fears. As 19th century Austrian poet Rainer Maria Rilke put it, "You darkness that I come from, I love you more than all the fires that fence in the world, for the fire makes a circle of light for everyone, and then no one outside learns of you. But the darkness pulls in everything, shapes and fires, animals and myself, how easily it gathers them, powers and people. And it is possible a great energy is moving near me. I have faith in nights. The darkness pulls in everything. It is possible a great energy is moving near me. The longest night offers us the gift of quiet peace and rest, a space to sense that great energy that surrounds us all, that mysterious force that animates all life. It gives me faith that I will once again feel that energy move through me, sparking my light. After the longest night, the light returns, always. The winter solstice gift of darkness is the gift I've needed this week. Quiet and comfort to ease my disheartened heart. This is not to say I am not looking forward to the gifts under the tree next Saturday. Next Saturday already. I like giving gifts. I like taking the time to find something that fits another person. I like the act of wrapping a gift up so it's a surprise until it's opened. I like the joy of offering it. Gift giving's always a risk. There's a worry that I might have gotten it wrong, and I have given my share of disappointing gifts. But when it's a good gift and delight is clear, it feels so satisfying. And I like receiving gifts too, seeing what someone thought I might like. And it's always a risk, a worry that my response might not be appreciative enough, that the gift might be so off base that it hurts a little. And I've had my share of trying to be extra gracious. Gift giving is an exchange. It's a relational transaction that forms bonds between people. I care enough to think of you and bring you something unasked, unearned. I care enough to receive an unexpected gift with joy. Now, at Christmas, gift giving can sometimes feel like a competitive sport. They spent this much and I have to match it. It can become a trading of commodities, the biggest, the latest, the most expensive. And yet a true gift, as author Lewis Hyde notes, establishes a feeling bond between people. It strengthens those golden threads between us, builds up a sense of giving and receiving, that obligation of reciprocity. And it's this obligation to reciprocity that's at the heart of the gift exchange. It's a good obligation, a healthy obligation that arises out of being part of a web of relationships. It's not a tit-for-tat exchange or even a pay forward kind of thing, but it's an obligation to keep on participating, keeping on being engaged and strengthening those threads through our giving and receiving. In a gift exchange culture, gifts are meant to move, to be given and given again, and they gather in strength. So your garden might give you strawberries, and you make strawberry jam and give it to a friend, and they make toast with strawberry jam for their grandchild. The more something is shared, the greater its value becomes. And so Christmas at its best is this celebration of reciprocal generosity, the giving not just of gifts, but that sharing of food and laughter, the playing games and singing together, that great gift of time and effort for those we love. Now, Christmas doesn't always turn out that way. With that's the way it's always been done traditions and sky-high expectations of good behavior from relatives we rarely see, while we overindulge in too much rich food. But underneath that pile of too much that we put on the holidays, underneath all of that mighty, weighty mass of stuff, underneath all of that lie those gifts of generosity and connection. And these are the gifts I think we all secretly hope to find some way, somehow during this season. And these are gifts that need an open heart to give and receive. When a friend acts with such kind generosity that you have to take a breath. When there's a shared smile and you feel understood for the first time that day. Watching the snow fall gently as the world hushes. You feel at one, that quiet peace. These are the gifts we need now more than ever. And I don't know if I can muster up the openness of heart to find them this second pandemic Christmas, as worn out as I feel. But I have faith. Sitting with the quiet solstice dark is helping ease my heart open again. And being here with all of you always helps. I have faith that I will find those spiritual gifts of generosity and connection only for a moment in this strange, once again, pandemic holiday season. And I know that these gifts aren't only hidden in the pile under the Christmas tree to be found once a year. They're also found in our everyday lives, where we gift each other with meals prepared, with gardens tended, the chores that keep a household running, with kindness, patience, care, and attention, a constant giving and receiving that starts at home and extends into the world through friendship, community, and activism. UCM rests on this kind of gift exchange. All of you give of yourselves to create this child's community, and I dearly hope that you all receive gifts back: friendship, community, activism, connection, hope. Simple yet magnificent gifts that, in being shared over and over again, grow in value, grow in power. My hope is that each of us, in embracing the dark of solstice or through the festivities of Christmas, find our hearts opening to those great simple gifts: generosity and connection. And may this childless community help us always to open our tender hearts in tough times. So say we all.